Good morning, welcome to my channel. I'm Jennifer. This is A Country Life, and today it is a Tuesday. No. Today is a Wednesday here. It happens to be a Wednesday, December 2nd, and Maria has some big news to share. Just wait, let's make sure. Okay, there we go.
So we were just reading a book, and I was wiggling my loose tooth with my teeth. I was wiggling it back and forth. All of a sudden, it got really loose, and it was like something was going around in my mouth. And I was like, my tooth is gone, and now it's gone.
Look at that.
It's in a Ziploc bag.
I guess for Maria, all you want for Christmas is your two front teeth, right? Have you heard that song before?
Let's told it to me.
She did?
At the harvest party.
She did. Okay, well, we'll have to pull that song up and play that song today. What else is going on here? It's 9:45 this morning. Sam is off to violin, and then he actually starts his job. So the job that I think he talked about in one of the videos, one of the past videos, he got that job. And so, yeah, so he's really excited about that. He starts that today. So he's going to be gone for So he's going to be gone for most of the day. I'll really just have Joseph, Peter, Maria here. Amber is off at class and the Y doing her workout and all that kind of thing. So this morning we did get algebra done. That was a nice treat to get that done and basically out of the way right away in the morning. Well, Sam has to do the lesson when he gets home tonight, but we did like all the correcting from the last lesson, and we did the instruction for this upcoming lesson here, and then he'll do the lesson when he gets home from work tonight. We also have religious ed or CCD today, so that makes for kind of a fun. The kids, yep, Maria especially loves going to that because they do a lot of crafts and things. They're such nice little crafts that she comes home with. We also, so we started our school day off this morning reading. Let me show you. Where's the book, Maria? So this is the book that we're currently reading, The Christmas Barn, on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being horrible, 5 being awesome. What would you say, Maria?
What do you mean?
Like, if you had to give this book a rating from 1 to 5, 1 would be it's the worst book you ever listened to. 5 would be it's one of the best books that you've ever listened to. What would you say? Was it a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, or a 5?
I'd say a 5.
A 5. Me too.
Totally a 5.
I read this book to my older kids.
Say a 4.
Peter says a 4. Maria's horrified by that. This is such a good story. I mean, it's just your traditional, everybody is poor, it's set in the Depression, bad things happen to the family, and they overcome it.
Because their house, a big one, they're washing their clothes outside in hot water. The little baby in the family has to stay inside because he talks so much. So the mom said he had to stay inside, and a tree fell on their house, and they got him out, and he broke his arm. He had a cut in his forehead, but he's still alive. Mom was crying.
Yes, and I cried. Even though I've read the book already, it's just something about this style of book. It just always makes me cry. There's so much love between the family members. So, okay. What are we going to do next, Maria? Skills books?
Ooh.
We're going to do skills books.
No.
So next up, what we are going to do is our skills books. So I'm still using those. It's called Basic Skills Curriculum. They are written by Amy Marion. She has a channel here on YouTube. I'm sure that many of you have run across that. I really, really like the books. They're just not fancy. They just hit all the things that you need to hit for homeschooling, kind of all that seat work, all just the basics. Nouns, verbs, adding, subtracting, introducing, skip counting, you know, just all the things for first grade, second grade, third grade, that kind of thing. So we're working on that. Peter's lighting match after match after match right now. What are you trying to do, burn our house down? Yes, no? This is
trying to get the whole match black.
Oh, the whole match. Okay. Well, let's, yeah.
Not burn our
I'm
fingers.
not really into this.
It's not burn our
Okay, very good. So you put that in there. Let's rinse those matches, get them into the garbage, and get going on school. So it is lunchtime now. We've just been doing school pretty much most of the morning. I did some laundry, folded that, put it away. You know, just kind of the typical. The kids did a little, spent a little time outside, right, Joe? Were you outside for a while?
I don't.
I think you were. It was cold, wasn't it?
I don't.
It's sunny.
I don't know.
You don't know. And now we were just warming up some leftovers for lunch. So Joe was just sitting down and having a leftover hamburger. And he also wanted a piece of toast. So that was his lunch. We had a little leftover, just like frozen pizza from Sunday. So Peter's going to have that in some water. And then Maria had made herself one of those little, like, Aldi pizzas. You get the crust and the sauce, and you have to put your own toppings on it. She made herself that for lunch yesterday, but didn't finish it. So there's her leftover pizza from that. And then she's having some salad. I am going to have a great big bowl of salad. I do think I'm going to put, I have a little like sausage that I fried up, just kind of, and I seasoned it like pizza. I'm going to throw some of that on my salad, I think, maybe. Peter and Maria are finishing up with their school. How do you spell what?
Biking.
Biking.
Mm-hmm.
B-I-K.
B-I.
And then the I-N-G, right? The ing at the end.
I-N.
So, yeah, so I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just looking for that leftover sausage. I thought I had it in the fridge here someplace. But then we are going to run, hi there, Joe. Then we're going to run into town because I want to stop at church to pick up some Advent candles. I thought that I had a set actually that I had bought last year and tucked them away. But either I forgot or I didn't put them where I thought that I put them. So anyway, we just had to use just a little tea light on Sunday for our Advent wreath. But so yeah, we want to stop in and do that. Then I also want to stop by the P.O. box today too, because it's been a while. And I want to also at the post office, I need to check on shipping for the cookbook and how much shipping is going to cost. So, you know, things like that. Okay, I want to show you my Advent wreath. So this is our Advent wreath here, and I picked this metal part up with the little glass votive holders. I picked this up from Goodwill last year, actually at the end of the season, so I think they had it marked maybe, might have been 50% off. I got it for like $3 or $4. Anyway, I like it a lot. It has like the words on it. It says hope, and then joy over there, peace and love. It says, and so then it has little spots for the votive candles. These I think I picked up at Dollar Tree, and I just kind of wound them on. And then this wreath I had down in the basement this year, and because this alone looks kind of eh.
Mom, is this mine?
That one is yours. Yes, that's your lunch. Anyway, I just plopped that there. And all that chatting, and I have an Advent wreath. Maria, what did you make, honey?
An Advent wreath.
You made a little pipe cleaner Advent wreath. Isn't that cute?
Wait. It's Santa Claus for treats.
Santa Claus brings treats?
Yes.
Oh, are you looking forward to that?
Yep.
I know, it's exciting. Joe, grab your coat, please.
I can't find it.
Did you check the floor over here?
So sorry. I can't find it.
You're so sorry. How about checking the floor over here? By the dryer. I think that's where you left it yesterday when you came in.
Oh, punk.
You are not going to wear those sandals with white socks. You need to put your tennies on too.
Oh, man.
Oh man, I know. Mom wrecks all the fun for you, huh?
Oh, man. You're a punk.
I'm not a punk.
You're a punk.
You're a punk.
You're a punk.
You know it's cold outside, right?
Tights.
Do you know it's cold outside?
Oh, girl.
And you're wearing shorts. I have on a Carhartt jacket. And pants. And even little wool footy socks. Okay, awesome. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. We are going to go and get Advent candles, and then we're going to go check the post office. We are back home from town, and let me just tell you guys that if you go out searching for an answer for some kind of question and you can't get the right answer at the first place, don't give up. Keep on going. I am going to have to change my battery, but then I will tell you what just went down. Aha! I was just going to tell a little story. Sam is home from his first day of his new job. How'd it go?
Good. I need a Facebook account and a PayPal.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay. Things are getting real, huh?
Yep. So I posted some Alpine Star boots that were size 16. Like no natural human has size 16 feet. They're like that long.
And like dirt biking boots are
dirt
big
biking.
anyway.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're big general. Like I have a size 12.
your 12s look enormous.
They're huge.
That's
But
funny.
the box is 2 feet long and a foot and a half wide and 8 inches deep. And I'm like, these are boots? They handed me the box. I'm like, okay.
So I mentioned to you before that I was going to share this little story about like getting an answer when you want an answer, right? So I have a sample-ish of a cookbook. This is going to be about the size of what my cookbook is going to be. Something in between that and this. This one is just a little bit thicker. So depending on how many pages the final comes to, it's going to be about that size. So what I did today is I took both of those cookbooks, the samples, into the post office with the type of package that I would be shipping them off in. And I wanted to find out what shipping was going to cost, if I was going to be doing media mail or if I did first class mail. And I went to the first post office and like kind of in the little bit, I mean, it's not a big city, but in the bigger city in the area where I am. And she couldn't give me any information. I said, well, you know, what if I wanted to ship something this size, first class mail? Can you give me a range of what that's going to cost me? And she's like, well, I need a zip code. I said, well, okay, so what if I shipped it here right into town with this zip code? And she's like, well, is that where it's shipping to? I said, no, that would just be an example. And she's like, well, then I can't give you an amount because that's not where it's really shipping to. I was like, okay. And she said, and it has to be under 13 ounces also to ship first class. I said, oh, okay. Well, she said, you'll need to get a scale and weigh it out. I said, well, could you weigh it out? She's like, since that's not the actual item that's going to be shipping, I can't really weigh that for you. I said, well, is that a scale right there? And she's like, yes. I said, well, can you just set it on there and tell me the ounces? Well, I suppose I could do that. Okay, so we went round and round and round, and she could not give me any information at the post office. So then I went to the post office because we also had to, drive and do a few different errands. So we went to the post office in the town, well, Pittsville, where my P.O. box is. And I walk in there with my 2 cookbook samples and the packaging, and she gives me all the information immediately. She's like, oh, it's going to cost this much because that one is 8 ounces and the other one was 6.8 ounces. She said it's based on, when it's under 13 ounces, it's based on its weight only, not how far it's shipping. So she said no matter if it goes to California or Florida or New York or Maine or Wisconsin, as long as it is under 13 ounces, that particular ounce has its own amount. And no matter what. So the other lady, I was like, so I asked the you know, postal person there, I'm like, you're totally sure? Like this is, she's like, yeah, I'm absolutely sure. I said, well, because I was just at another post office and they had no idea what I was like even talking about. Anyway, so that's my long story here to just say, if you're looking for an answer to a question and you can't get it in the first spot, definitely keep on looking. You will be able to get an answer somewhere. So I dropped the kids off at CCD. You're going to make supper right now?
I'm starving. I just
Or is this just snack? Okay. So Sam's gonna make himself, it looks like, basically a whole supper here, but I'm gonna start making supper. And earlier today I said to Warren, I said, do I dare make cranberry bars with cream cheese frosting? And he's like, yes, dare. So I'm gonna try to get those in the oven, and I have to leave in 30 minutes to go pick up Joseph, Peter, and Maria. So I think I can do it. I'm not even gonna show making this because I have videos out there where I make cranberry bars with cream cheese frosting, and I'll just link it there, and I'll link it down there and that kind of thing, okay? All right, so it's supper time now here. It's about 5, well, it's not about, it's exactly 5:53.
What happened to you're lying.
Oh boy, everybody gets a little crazy when it's supper time. So what we're gonna do,
That's scary.
Kevin, okay, yes. What we're gonna do tonight is just have the leftovers from last night. We have egg noodles, and we have meatballs and gravy, but then we also made a little bit more because I just didn't think that was going to be enough. We have everybody here and Amber's boyfriend, so we're having some hot dogs, and I made up, this is a pouch of instant, let me show you, it's just this. This was a Ibotta free item, so I picked that up. We made that. You just add water. Looks like it's going to taste pretty good. Did get the cranberry bars made. I need to frost those yet tonight. We're just going to have some peaches. What are you doing, Peter? And then we have a tiny bit of leftover salad, so we'll finish that up too.